She's my grandma from New Jersey.
Thank you everyone for coming. Shut up. Thank you everyone for coming. I'd like to read you The Night Before Christmas. Most families read this to their children before bedtime on Christmas Eve. You're lucky your mother. Good. Anyways, 'twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and hoped that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their bed, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. And Mama, and her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprung from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up a sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. Wolf. With what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. 8 tiny. With the little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, as he whistled and shouted and called them by name. See, they're not tiny, they're humongous. Bosoms. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donna and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! See them? I can't point out to you which ones they are. And if you're wondering where Rudolph is, that's a different story. As dry leaves than that before, the wild hurricane fly. When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetops the courses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. Don't frown, smile.
I'm not frowning.
You're frowning!
I am smiling.
And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and I was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. It means he's fat, so he made lots of noises.
That's mean.
Woof. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung from his back, as he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. You don't get no toys if you're naughty, children. You get coal, soot. Okay? His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke that encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He's fat. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Wolf.
Why do you keep saying wolf?
There's a dog in the picture!
Excuse me.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk. He laid his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Stop making little hand motions.
I just started doing it.
Just be quiet. He sprang to his sleigh and to his team gave a whistle, and away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all, a good night. That's the end. Now just remember, children, don't irk your big sisters. Little brothers stink. Be nice to your big sister. Don't pull her hair. Don't get on her nerves. Just be quiet and leave her alone. Or I'm gonna tell Santa you get cold.